Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, the Deadlands. Let's see what the Wretched Spire is all about. Oh yeah, that's a Mournhold building, alright. Huh. Oh! This place was from the preview! The preview stream they did. I didn't even realize that. Okay, Golden Saint. So more Daedra live here. Belazai. Helvia Mook, she's very skinny.
Don't mind Sunel if he speaks with a barbed tongue. That means he likes the look of you.
Lady, you do not look healthy.
I don't know you, and I don't see why I should try to change that. Adventurers just cause trouble for everyone else.
Wow, these people seem miserable. Oh, is there sulfur fishing pits around here too?
What?
Sorry.
Why concern yourself with this? We can outlast the mortals.
Perhaps. But the chaos still threatens us.
Hello, cool horns.
Seems like a joke that the one place where I can hide from Dagon's eye is filled with mortals.
Why can you hide from Dagon here? What's the magic?
Perhaps you have questions, mortal. You wonder about this Dremora shell. Why it's important? We don't die, of course. Someone chose to send Tephalas to oblivion. This could bring chaos, disrupt the town's stability. I need to find who.
Why would a Dramora's end lead to chaos?
Wretched Spire hides Daedra. Can't get summoned while here. We like that. But mortals want us gone. That won't happen. Tephalas seeks a treaty. Removing him delays that. The mortals may try to purge Daedra in his absence. If so, they'll die.
Livas Gatter told me you might need help finding the culprit.
She's right. Someone wants violence. I can't allow that. Don't know our protection source. Chaos might end it. I need the mortals alive. Protect them. Speak to them for me. Learn what they know. And if lives don't interest you, I can pay coin.
I'll join your search.
Several mortals stand about gawking. Two will tell what they saw. Rodzara speaks freely to anyone. And Tarvin on the hill, allied to Daedra. I'll take Tephalas' shell to a necrologist in the Daedric area. Meet me there with what you learn.
Necrologist? Why is Tephalas so crucial to Wretched Spire's peace?
The Daedra of Wretched Spire prefer our unbound status. No masters, no summoners. We will stay under the protection this area provides, at any cost. Tephalas spoke for us with the city's leaders. Treaty negotiations, influence over city operations.
Couldn't you kill the mortal leaders? Why rely on them?
Very smart that you recognize this. My answer is unsatisfying. Daedra do not want to change anything about Wretched Spire. The protection source remains unclear. The Spire? The people? Until we understand more, all must stay the same.
So what purpose will a treaty serve if you're already here?
Solitude. The constant disruptions of our existence by mortals anger us. An agreement would ensure we are left alone. You should understand. The mortals believe they allow us to stay. They cannot conceive that we allow them to live.
You mentioned taking Tephalas to a necrologist. What is that?
A researcher specializes in the empty shells Daedra leave behind. Their composition uses alchemy and magic to reveal secrets. He doesn't speak in the mortal tongue often. May confuse you. I'll need to interpret for him.
Tell me more about Wretched
A
Spire.
complicated place, even for a mortal town. It exists as a boil in the Deadlands. An infection that Mehrunes Dagon knows exists, but cannot heal. It goes unwitnessed, to my benefit.
Where'd it come from?
Did Mehrunes Dagon's arrival on your plane go unnoticed? Was his tearing a city from its roots a common event on Nirn? I have never been there, so I do not know. A mortal summoned the prince. He ripped up the spire and flung it here.
Why does Mehrunes Dagon destroy this place?
Good question. No one can say. I hear many theories. Protected by a different prince. Saved for later. Dagon thinks it's funny. Nothing certain.
I don't think that
Without an
Dagon
answer,
understands what funny
we must
means.
maintain stasis. Nothing can change, otherwise Dagon may take notice.
Tell me more about yourself.
I refuse to have a master. I reject clans. No prince compels my allegiance while I stand within these walls. This arrangement suits me. When Tephalas began negotiations with the mortals, I offered him protection. As you can see, I failed.
Why didn't you stop the attack?
Tephalas makes his own choices. He is unbound just as I am. If he wishes to walk without me, then so be it. I would not stop him, though obviously it was foolish.
Doesn't working in service of someone make him your master?
Limited mortal philosophy. Can he force me to kill you if I did not wish? No. Can he embed thoughts in my mind, forcing me to worship him? No. Can he bring me to another plane against my will? Again? No. He is no master, only a useful tool.
I like this guy. He's got an interesting outlook on things. Oh, there's a way shrine. Ruled Zara.
I saw you over there talking to Nora. Just like I watched you come into town for the first time. Nothing goes on around here without Zara noticing. Want to know what happened to that Dremora dead on the ground?
What?
How could I miss it? One moment he's walking along, the next he falls to the ground. His body shook a little, then nothing. I thought only a blade to the chest could kill them. Not that I care. You'll find no love for those things in my heart.
Did you see anyone near him when this happened?
No, not a soul. Neither person nor creature around him when it happened. But he was coming from the spire and going toward where the Daedra stay. Probably getting up to foul business. You know how they are. I keep my eyes on them.
What do you think about the tensions in Wretched Spire?
Seems to me that we should have handled it long ago. Daedra aren't meant to live among us. They have everywhere else they can go. Why do they insist on staying where I'm forced to see their strange ways? I say, gather everyone and kick them out.
Okay. It was, well, not good. That's not the word I would use, but it was something talking to you. Ooh, you have Storm Atronach mounts. What do you got? Sparks and Rumbler. Ooh, pretty. Where was the other one I need to talk to? Ah, you. Tarvin Indoril. Oh, an Indoril.
Greetings, stranger. Is this about Tephalas' death? Or I suppose, not death. The Daedra tell me that is not really how it works with them. I imagine he will come back eventually. Do you know Noroth? The two of you spoke for some time, I saw.
Norath asked me to check for any mortal witnesses of Tephalas' death.
Again, not death. Displacement? The proper word for their unique situation eludes me. To answer your inquiry, no, I did not see what occurred. I was actually headed into the Daedric district to meet with Tephalas when I stumbled on the scene.
Why were you meeting with Tephalas?
Tephalas and I are friendly. As much as any Tremora has friends. I helped him gain the trust of the city council to begin treaty discussions. He just met with my father, Farvin, leader of the council. I wanted to know how the negotiations went.
Okay. They can't really talk to anyone in this town, huh? Oh, here we go. Someone I can talk to.
No mortal is worth my time. Come talk to me when you've survived a millennium.
That's a tall order for a mortal, sir.
You're here. Ritual starts soon. Tell me what you learned.
Agree. Remnant speaks to artifacts.
What? What? Who? What?
I mentioned a necrologist. Mixotet's the one. If the shell holds clues, he can find them. His ritual requires your aid. I promised you would give it. First, tell me what you learned. Did the mortals see what happened?
No one was near Tephalaz when he collapsed.
Magic from a distance, then. I saw no scorching from fire. Cursed object,
Probably poison,
maybe?
right? Has to be poison.
Pockets were empty. Let's hope Mixotet reveals more. Why did he leave the Daedric area? He preferred not to upset the mortals.
I was trying to think of who this guy reminded me of, the way he spoke. He's, oh god, what was his name from Mass Effect? Oh my god, I can't think of his name right now. He does the whole song. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. What is his name? The scientist. It's something with an M. He does the whole song and dance thing. Why am I blanking on his name? I bet if I type in scientist Mass Effect, it'll be like the first result. Or I might get Tally. Morden. It's Morden. He talks like Morden. But, you know, like a Daedra would. But he talks exactly like Morden from Mass Effect. Tephalaz had just met with Fav and Indorel for negotiations.
Makes sense. Would Favin attack him? Maybe. He resents all Daedra, but how? And why the delay? Still too many questions. Don't like it. Help Mixotet with the ritual. Claims the magic needs mortal hands. Promised me it won't hurt you.
How do I assist?
By smoke and light. Mixotet will call for a reagent. Find it, throw it on the ashes. He will explain what he sees. I will translate for you. His speaking needs practice. Start with the dead Banekin. We can go from there.
He talks exactly like Morden. Oh yeah, you just have a dead Banekin right here.
Redmond inside flames.
Oh. Ooh.
Secrets whisper. Explore the skull. Pathways withered. Flew after darkness.
The brain decayed rapidly. Forced the vestige from the shell. The urn dust next.
Burning dust. Boiling land.
Okay.
River source. Haunt the chest. More dancing in river. Fade the marrow.
Poison.
Poison flooded the shell. But from what? Last, the blue plant.
Okay, I figured it would have a fancy name.
Shattered sky, ecstatic bloom. Abdomen exploration.
So, can you get your
trails?
Can you get your guar off the table? That's just inappropriate. Thank you.
Ah, shard reveal.
Poison beneath the skin. The entry point. We must talk.
Blighted stump brings strange ichor. Northwest.
You want to translate that one for me?
Curious. A poison that affects Daedra. This is new to me. We know more now. Not a random attack from a hater of Daedra. Someone able to apply this to Tephalaz. Got close. This was planned.
Where do we go next?
First, I need this substance. Not to use. To examine. And maybe to use. Depends on how events progress. Mixotet says he knows of it. On a fallen tree to the northwest. I would like you to collect some. Too dangerous for me.
Okay, what will you do?
I will ask around about this poison. See if someone peddles it. Perhaps someone moving for power. Then I'll visit the last person Tephalaz spoke to. Favin Indoril. Meet me in the spire, center of town. Unlikely he reveals much without you there.
What do you know about Favin?
Arrived when the spire fell. Mehrunes Dagon flung him here. Hates Daedra now. Understandable. Leads the Mortals Council. Opposes Daedra residents. Possible suspect.
If he leads the council, why does he let you stay?
Tefalaz explained the situation. We will not leave. If the mortals attempt to force us, they will die. Simple.
Then what were they negotiating?
Our existence can remain adversarial. Knives forever at our throats. Tension makes existence a burden, inefficient. Or it can be beneficial. They provide a seat on the council. We offer protection from the Deadlands' many threats.
Okay. Politics. What is this person doing? Okay, they're just scouting around. What is happening here? Oh. Oh, that's new. Holy crap. That was surprisingly gory for this game. I'll just grab that with my hands. Why would I... Ooh, okay. Just weird that they would put that kind of scripted event there. God, that was brutal. That poor Banekin. Oh, fast load time.
Do not pursue this, Vavin. It will fail.
Daedra don't belong here. This was once sacred ground.
Father, please, just hear Noroth out.
Hello. I'm here to make someone miserable.
This conversation goes as expected. Vavin has a simple mind. Surprised Tefalaz hasn't killed him yet. The blighted tree, did you find it? A sample of poison may help us identify our target.
Yep, found it.
Well done. Beginning to understand why mortals summon Mainkin. Very useful to have an assistant. A curious substance. If we find anyone else with it, we may have our target.
How do we proceed?
Speak to Vavin. You're immortal. He may respond better to you. Ask about his conversation with Tefalaz. Get a sense of his plans. Important we delay a purge, at least until Tefalaz returns.
Wait, how fast can Teflaz come back?
Another stray piece of refuse has stumbled into our town, I see. At least you're not a scamp or some other horrid creature. Well, welcome to Wretched Spire, apparent home to all of the Deadlands cast-offs. Why have you come?
Are you aware that someone murdered Teflaz?
Now, you can't really kill those things, can you? They just keep coming back whether you want them here or not. But yes, I hear about everything that happens in Wretched Spire. Odd. I just spoke with him. Have you learned how he was killed?
Poison! What were you guys talking about?
What? You're investigating the death of a Dremora? Why bother? That creature will be back in a matter of days. He came to push for the damn treaty of his. Wishes me to allow Daedra to reside here permanently. I refuse to allow it.
Do you know who could have poisoned Teflaz?
No idea. However, Teflaz seemed occupied with looking into a recent arrival to Wretched Spire. A shady character named Vontan. If you're so interested, talk to that scoundrel. He squats over with the other dangerous trash in the flea pits.
The flea pits, you say? Why do you hate the Daedra residents so much?
Why? Do you know how I arrived in the Deadlands? Why I'm likely forced to live out my days surrounded by blight and storm? Are you so ignorant of the very place where you stand? Mehrunes fetching Dagon flung me here with half the city.
These Daedra seem to want peace.
Peace, fair. Daedra are single-minded creatures. They only strive for what their essence tells them to seek. They don't want peace with us. They only see a truce as a means to an end. What that end is remains mysterious. so they shall have no treaty.
Tell me more about yourself.
Farvin of House Indril, though I don't know if that matters so much anymore. I lead this cast-off of a town. The task was much easier when we arrived. We were mostly Dunmer. They knew their place. Now, it's an assortment of adrift refuse.
How did you arrive here?
I came with the Spire. Crashed down after being ripped from my beloved Mournhold and flung into oblivion. Never really understood how I, or any of us, survived. But I stopped thinking about it.
How long ago did that happen?
Newcomers tell me it was more than 600 years ago on Nirn. Only a few decades have passed for me. I can still remember the feeling of my stomach dropping as we lifted into the air. Time flows differently in Oblivion's embrace.
I met your son.
Tarvin, yes. He introduced Tephalas to me. A good son, but one who needs to learn his history. He was born here and never saw Mournhold. He doesn't understand what the Daedra truly are. I hope that he never needs to.
What else do you know about this Vontan?
Not enough, unfortunately. He appeared recently skulking around, trying to avoid being seen by decent people. He lives over in the flea pits, where we relegate those who won't stay civil. I should really clear out the flea pits.
Okay. Well, this is really crooked. I wonder what it is that keeps this place safe. Why did Miri disappear and reappear? That was strange. The flea pits, you say? Ellenzel. Oh, this is like way on the edge. The Flea Pits District. Oh, that's the proper door, at least. Some say Maroon's Dagon ripped a chunk out of Nirn and tossed it into his own realm. I'll never know what else they say. And this place seems... Oh, it's like a mini delve. Okay. Oh. Flea Pit Raider. Okay. He's not fishing in here, right? That would be terrible.
Get back, you fetcher!
Guess I've got to go the long way around, huh? Unless... Wait, where does this go? Oh, it's nowhere. Okay. Well, I guess you won't have to worry about clearing at the flea pits. Every single person I pass wants to fight me. Okay. This is, I mean, straightforward enough, right? I just noticed the name of this quest, or paid attention to it, I should say. Peace's Wretched Price. I get it, because it's the Wretched Spire and all that. Huh. What is that little area, I wonder? That seems... Maybe I'll be coming back for it, actually. What is this? Oh, this is a... Okay, you know what? I'm beginning to think I will be coming back here for something. It looks too decorated. Just be a simple set piece. I only have 2 other quests left. Well, once I turn in all the ones I have active.
You need to tell them. Oh, damn. It hurts.
Oh. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's too much, just too far. I thought I could adapt to the Waking Flame's ways, its cruelties. But I couldn't. They promise power, but the adherents are only fuel for the fires of Mehrunes Dagon. I feel such guilt helping them into Wretched Spire. Everyone here just wants to be left alone, forgotten. Then I brought this infection under their skin, and it spread more rapidly than I expected. Right before I escaped, I heard they converted some fool to their cause. Someone with power in the town. That's probably all they needed in order to take over the place. Uh-oh. Well, that's no good. Someone with power, huh? There doesn't seem to be that many people in the town like that. Man, the Waking Flames suck. And also, they show up just too much. I cannot wait for this when I finish the story here and we never see the Waking Flame again. Oh, something happened. Noroth? You okay?
Regret, I was detained. Did you find Vontan? What did you learn?
He's dead. He was dying when I found him.
Dead. Another murder. And this time, a mortal. So, the trail ends here.
No, I found papers that claim the Waking Flame cult has infiltrated town, and they have local help.
Waking Flame? The mortal followers of Mehrunes Dagon? Here? Could they seek to disrupt our protections? We must speak to Faven. He needs to know about this threat, and then we must purge the cult before they endanger our sanctity.
I'll meet you back at Spire Hall.
Faven must know what you learned. I refuse to allow my protection to fall, and I doubt you want to see the mortals here endangered by this cult. We must return to Spire Hall.
Any idea who might be helping the cult?
First thought, someone in town is secretly a member of this Order of the Waking Flame, and possibly someone who Tefilaz was in contact with. Otherwise, they would not have gotten close enough to administer the poison.
Could it be Faven? He hates the Daedra.
Perhaps, but I think it unlikely. Faven protects the town, claims it as his domain, would never allow outsiders to take over.
What
The
if plot
mortal
twist it's the
holds
sun?
Too much pride. And he hates Mehrunes Dagon. No sense to it.
Can you make sense of those symbols I found at the hovel?
Not yet, but in time. These type of runes, not my specialty. Also, I am cut off from a great deal of knowledge. The price of freedom.
Does that price bother you?
Bother? You mean anger? Upset? These aren't experiences that I have. My moods are set, fixed. I am who I am, who I will always be. Even my search for freedom from mastery is eternal. Living here, just a temporary success.
Why wouldn't you go to Fargrave then?
I was tired of walking anyway.
Seems like they have a better situation there, especially for Daedra, than here.
What do you want?
Whee! I fly. That loading screen is almost... Why does Miri fade out of existence in this?
Father,
Oh,
now? Events spiral out of control. Once again, no struggle.
oh my god, is it really going to end up being the sun? Despite Tefilaz's request, I will never allow Daedra to remain within Wretched Spire. Effective immediately, we shall rally our strongest warriors to push these creatures from our home. The cleansing of Wretched Spire begins today. Uh-oh.
So he decided to act against the Daedra. We should destroy that note. Faven planned to attack Daedra, attempt to push us out. And it would have failed. The mortals don't have the numbers, the strength. And we would just keep coming. Won't happen now. But we needed him to remove the Waking Flame. No leadership now.
Were you able to decipher the symbols?
Yes. They refer to a location, a kind of encrypted map, but also a key. The Waking Flames nearby camp indicates the cultists are about to make their move. I will try to rally the town, but I need you to go to the camp. Do what you can to stop them.
Okay.
The inscriptions describe an entrance to the southwest. It may be hidden, well guarded, but you seem capable. Find what you can that explains these events. Do your best to hinder the cult. I will seek to rally the town's residents. All of them.
A unified enemy may be just the thing you need to get everyone to get along. To the south. Okay. Oh, above? Do I need to go above, or can I just go from here? Ah, secret door. Ooh, fancy secret door. Oh, I'm blind. How dare you purchase the Digital Imperial Edition? Kiss my rear end. I already did that. Sulfur. Hey, Waking Flame idiots. Goodbye. Oh, this is even smaller than the other one. Good. I wonder what next year's theme will be. I guess we'll find out in a few weeks, right? Yeah, it's like around January they do the big reveal. I know it's not really possible, but I wish it would be something that isn't like end of the world apocalypse. Letter to Vibius. Interesting. Vial of toxic stuff. Oh my god, it is the sun.
I did what I must. My own father. Because I believed your lies.
Stupid child. Lock him up. We march on the spire soon enough.
Wait for me, I want to kill
He
you.
broke free. Grab him.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. Leave me alone. I did what I thought was right.
Boy, you're a dumb idiot. Ah, we still have to. We'll deal with that guy, Nakros.
You're chasing Tarvin? He ran toward the east.
Thank you. Oh, I see him.
Are you looking for Tarvin? He ran up the hill.
Well, everyone's eager to sell him out.
You chase Tarvin, mortal. Very well. I shall follow.
Noroth, I love you. Oh, he's the best character so far. Why the fight music? Oh, why are there Waking Flame people up here?
Don't you understand? I was helping them. The Daedra deserve a home. So, you figured it out. You know I killed them. Tefilaz, Vontan, even my father. But you don't understand. How could you? The Daedra deserve their freedom. They're beings with souls, just like you and I. And we should protect them.
Then why work with the...
them.
Why work with the Waking Flame cultists? Why kill those people?
I always fought for the Daedra. They just want a home. They belong here as much as we do. That group, they said they would help. Mortals on the side of Daedra. They said that if I poisoned Tefilaz, it would spur the Daedra to action.
And you believe that?
Tefilaz will be back. But then you showed up. I had to kill Vontan to protect myself, and my father wrote that decree. It would have been a war. The mortals, we would have all died. I couldn't let that happen. I didn't want to kill him, but I had to.
You need to return and take responsibility.
I know. I've done horrible things. How do I even begin to atone?
You can't really, but...
But I'll go. No more running.
Alright, let's go.
A confession. Good. Makes things easy.
Well, Narath?
Tarvin, undermining our safety. Didn't see that possibility. I don't understand his thinking. Why help us? Why invite danger into his home? Mortal reasoning doesn't follow an obvious path.
He thought it was helping, things just spiraled out of control.
Daedra don't need help. Why fight for us? I thought mortals valued their own kind. I will take him back to town. We need to stabilize it. Make it the same as it was. Nothing must threaten my protection. You completed the task. Here's the payment. 2 mortals dead. Tephalaz displaced. Tarvin racked by guilt and shame. Too much disruption to the status quo. You did well. I do not believe in bindings. If I did, I would choose you. Mortal capability at its best.
What happens now?
My wish? Wretched Spire stays the same. Nothing changes. Nothing disrupted. Whatever power provides the protection for Daedra remains in place. We cannot bring back the mortals. A complication, then. But I will work to fix that.
What will you do with Tarvin?
His father was leader. To keep the status quo, Tarvin must take up the position. My people will not care, and we can appease any mortals who speak out. Tarvin will see the wisdom and agree in time. Manipulable, that one.
Okay. Just trying to read up on the last 2 quests I have. So one of them is supposedly in this town somewhere, somehow? I don't know. Also, I want to go that way and see what that is. You know what? I bet that's the last way shrine and that's the last crafting location. But we'll do all that in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.